Isaac Newton, the man who decoded the universe in a quiet English village during a raging plague. A frail, silent boy was born too early as so tiny that no one thought he'd survive. That boy would grow up to change the laws of the universe. His name was Isaac Newton. The boy who watched the world. Newton was never like the others. He didn't play. He didn't talk much. Instead, he watched how wind moved leaves, how light poured through glass, how water flowed downhill. He was an outsider, bullied and often alone. But in solitude, his mind began to ask questions no one dared to ask. The plague year that changed everything in 1665, the Great Plague shut down Cambridge University, and Newton just as student had turned home. But instead of wasting time, he entered a mental storm of discovery. In just 2 years, in total isolation, he invented calculus, discovered that white light is made of all colors, created the laws of motion, and most famously, explained gravity. Yes, a falling apple sparked a question in his mind. Why should the moon not fall too? That question led to a revelation that the same force pulling the apple to Earth held the moon in orbit. The man who measured the heavens. When Newton returned to public life, the world wasn't ready for what he had done. He published Principia Mathematica, a book so dense and revolutionary that even Einstein called it the greatest scientific work ever written. It didn't just explain gravity, it unified the cosmos, showing that the laws on Earth were the same laws that ruled the stars. The Alchemist and the Hermit. But Newton wasn't just a cold scientist. He was obsessed with alchemy, biblical prophecy, and the end of the world. He locked himself in his lab, inhaling toxic fumes, trying to turn lead into gold. He studied the book of Revelation, convinced there were secrets encoded in its verses. He was a genius, but also a mystic, a loner, and a man haunted by the universe he tried to explain. The legacy of a mind that reshaped reality. He gave us the tools to launch rockets and land on the moon. He laid the foundations for modern physics, engineering, and astronomy. And he proved that even the smallest, quietest soul can change everything, if they dare to ask why. Sir Isaac Newton didn't just describe how the world moves. He made it understandable. In the silence of his thoughts, he pulled back the curtain of reality, and what he saw was a universe of order, beauty, and endless wonder.